know what that music means. It's Friday, and it is time for a very special and exclusive edition of The Scoop. We're talking monetizing murder, a very controversial issue that's facing the true crime world. Now, we all know about America's insatiable appetite for true crime, and it's really only growing with both suspected and convicted serial killers taking center stage on this obsession. While the criminals themselves cannot technically profit, the families and the people close to those killers can still be offered big bucks. The NewsNation has learned the family of suspected Gilgo Beach serial killer Rex Heuermann has signed a 7-figure deal with documentary filmmakers and will be followed around by crews throughout his trial. So let's bring in senior story editor Paula Froelich. Paula, so this is a little bit of a different tone of our scoop.
It is.
This week, but how much money are we talking here?
So here's the deal. I got a couple of calls and I checked it out, and these are from several very good sources, and they were saying 7 figures. And then one person said $1 million. So Asa Ellerup and her 2 children are actually going to be paid $1 million. The documentary or docuseries is going to be on Peacock, NBC, so you can see it. We actually had this week when she went to court, she got out of a car and she was followed by a film crew. And a lot of people are like, hey, what? And there's a reason why she hasn't talked to the media at all, because she has signed a major deal with the documentary crew. And a lot of people were like, this might be seen as distasteful, or, ooh, this is weird.
There's just something about it that just kind of...
It is a little odd. However, you know, if we reach into our bag of empathy, we have to understand that Asa and her children had nothing to do with this. They claim, and I believe them, that they had no idea what Rex was doing. They were out of town when he was committing all these murderous acts, allegedly. And so then, all of a sudden, it comes out he's arrested. Her daughter, Victoria, worked with him at the architecture firm. That's now kaput.
Right.
And her son got fired, and she can't work. And as long as they have the same last name, they will never work again. So they need to pay the bills. And Rex, you know, signed off the house over to his wife. She filed for divorce. But it's still, you and I both know, $1 million sounds like a lot.
Right.
But it don't go very far,
Yeah,
especially if we're talking 5 years, 6 years. You know,
And they do live in New York. There's also that as well.
They live in New York. It's really difficult.
Right.
But the other thing is, it is such big business. You know, you look at the Netflix series on this. You look at the Murdoch series. People are obsessed.
Right.
You know, and frankly, rightfully so. You've got the guy next door. How could this be? Who could it be? Right. You know, and you just want to know why or how or what these people knew. So the
public
that's the thing
you always hear people, well, I never would have suspected. We never would have thought. They just seem like a normal family. That's always
100%.
You always hear that type of thing.
And a lot of people want to blame Asa Ellerup or blame her kids. But we don't know what goes on inside a family. We don't know what she knew, or also we don't know how she was treated. So it's really kind of like, hey, she can't be on the street.
Right.
So
let's talk more about that, you know, because this certainly is not the only case of, you know, we know the criminals themselves or the suspected criminals, the suspected killers cannot benefit financially, but the families can, and we've seen other examples of this before.
Well, you know, it's funny because we have the Coburgers right now are getting their phones blown off the hook for people trying to sign deals for them. And you're right, the people themselves cannot. So there is something called the Son of Sam laws, where you are not allowed to profit off of your crime by selling book rights or movie or TV deals. However, these people didn't commit a crime. So it's interesting, and it is a bit of a moral quandary, but more so for the media companies. You know, you look at someone like an NBC or CBS and all these places, and they are making millions off of these documentaries. You know, they put out a docuseries on the Murdochs. Well, there's advertising sold against that. They are selling subscriptions off of that. So it's really more distasteful for me for the media side of it than it is for the family side, because how the heck are they supposed to put food in their bellies?
And even if you think about that $1 million, you know, being paid out, but how much is being brought in as a result of that?
Zero. And also, they still got to pay taxes.
Before we move on, you mentioned Coburger. That obviously is a name that is in the news a lot right now. What more do you know about that situation?
So the Coburgers are in a very similar situation situation. When it came out that Brian Coburger was arrested, his two sisters were fired. And a source told me that there is no way, as long as their name is Coburger, they are ever going to get a job again. Basically,
and right now, Coburger is charged with the Idaho murders.
Absolutely. They're charged with the slaying of the 4 students at the University of Idaho. Really vicious, horrific crime. And it's also fascinating psychologically because it doesn't even seem like he was really attached to them. He found them over, possibly walking into a restaurant or possibly off of social media. And he was a criminology student, so he planned it meticulously. It's really creepy, and it's every woman's worst nightmare. And so people are just like, oh my gosh, that's one that a lot of people
So do we know, is the family going to be paid?
Not right now. As of right now, the family is battening down. They're just no. The parents are retired, so they have a bit of a nest egg, but the 2 sisters have moved back in with the parents, and there is 0 income coming in. And basically, my sources are saying, change your name, get a nose job, move to Rhode Island.
And
and don't ever talk about it.
And that's the end of it. All right. Paula Froelich, as always, great information. Love talking to you. Maybe next week we'll try to have a lighter topic.
You know what? You make my week every week, Nichole.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.